No, your eyes aren't deceiving you. This isn't Jennifer Lopez. It's Julia Masner. People have compared my mom to J-Lo for years, but what makes her beautiful has nothing to do with how she looks. It's about what she's done when life knocks her down. This is why she is the next New York runway star.
Julia Masner deserves this opportunity because she is so incredibly loving, incredibly kind, and incredibly resilient. She is an incredible person, and I have watched from afar, Facebook friends essentially for the past 10 years, seeing a little of the ups and downs, and I want the best for her.
Hi, I'm Harper, and this is why I believe Julia deserves this chance. I don't think people realize how much one opportunity can mean to someone. Someone's yes can completely change the way that they see themselves, and that's why I believe Julia deserves this. She's choosing to put herself out there, and that's not always easy. And I think it takes so much courage to do that, and I really hope she gets this chance because I know she carried it with so much appreciation, and also everyone deserves someone who believes in them, and I hope that this nomination reminds Julia that people do, and I really believe this could be the beginning of something amazing for her.
Hi, my name is Cash Contrado. I believe Julia Masner is an excellent candidate. She's hardworking, determined, and always perseveres through challenges. She genuinely cares about others and their needs. She has kindness, empathy, and respect. Julia is someone who listens well and works well with people, and she is always committed to making a positive difference. These qualities make her an outstanding choice, and I am proud to support her.
My favorite thing about her is how, even though she has this awful disease, she still decides to accept it and share it with everybody she knows and loves, and other people as well. So people are known to it because it took her a long time to figure out that's what it was, and I think she's really, really strong for that, and that's one of my favorite things about her.
You deserve this opportunity because you're the kind of person to lift others up every single day. I've seen how kind, encouraging, and supportive you are, not to just your family, but to others around you. Your strength, positivity, and genuine heart make a difference in people's lives, including mine. I know your story will inspire others because you inspired me.
Julia, I'm making the video for you. I call you J-Lo. The first time I met you, it was in my work. You will have 2 adorable daughters. They are beautiful. Now they are really big. And then we did Movie Menu, which is War Dog. That's what we did, the movies. And I have the pictures too also. I will show it to you. I love you so much, and you're a great person.
Julia is very encouraging, and she's always been the best friend mom that I could have.
Hi, my name is Bernadette Stepney, and I'm here to speak of Julia. We happened to meet by happenstance, and ever since that day, we've been friends. She has so much care for others. She has grace, integrity. I couldn't be more proud of her, and more thankful that she is my friend. With her disease, she fights every day. She has a very supportive family, and when the days are really, really hard for her, she's still fighting. She may be resting, but she's still fighting. She is a gracious, gracious person, and I really believe that she needs to be recognized for that. Thank you.
Julia has always been a part of my family's life since we moved to Oregon in 2018. I'm basically her third daughter, and she's my tia Julia. I have always felt welcomed at her house, and I practically live there. Julia has always been determined, persistent, and reliable. She has always put so much thought and effort into everything she does, and I love her for that. She will always and forever will be one of the people that I look up to in my life. I love you, Julia.
Hi, I'm Veronica, and I want to tell you about Julia. I worked with her at Phoenix. charter school in Roseburg. She shared a room right next to me. From our first day meeting, I knew that she was just going to be great for us. And she's kind. Everybody she comes across, she cares about. She's amazing, and given the opportunity, she will shine.
Hello, I'm George Masner. I'm Julia's husband, and we've been married for almost 16 years. I can honestly say she's one of the most incredible people I've ever known. If I had to describe her in 3 words, I'd say she's compassionate, resilient, and inspiring. Over the years, we've shared so many beautiful moments, but we've also walked through some incredible difficult seasons together. Julia has courageously overcome years of childhood sexual abuse by a family member, faced the challenges of PTSD, and continues to battle Lyme disease. Through every hardship, she's shown remarkable strength, unwavering faith, grace, and determination. Even on her hardest days, she chooses to encourage others, put people before herself, and lead with kindness, hope, and compassion. She has an incredible ability to turn her pain into purpose and to help others find healing and hope. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this opportunity. I am incredibly proud to call her my wife, and I know she'll make the most of it. Julia, I love you more than words can express. I'll always stand beside you, support you, and love you for the rest of our lives and for an eternity. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Lily Masner, Julia's youngest daughter. I would like to start by saying how grateful I am that I can call her my mother, because she advocates for every little thing, and she makes life worth living. She gives me purpose to get up out of bed every single day and to continue my day strongly. Going through my own mental struggles, she was always someone I could turn to and trust, and to make me feel wanted. She always shows compassion, and she advocates for everything she believes in and for the things she believes is right. And if I had to describe her as any kitchen tool, I would describe her as a whisk, because she mixes things up and she makes things better. That is what I have to say. Bye.
Hi there, my name is Colin Hurwitz, and I want to talk to you about my friend Julia Masner. Julia has been one of my very good friends for over 8 years. We actually met, it's actually kind of funny. So I teach elementary music at Hillcrest Elementary, and her daughters, Lily and Miley, were my little kindergartners and first graders at one point, and that's how we kind of met, as just being a parent of some of my elementary kids. And Julia took a particular interest in music lessons, and she was really adamant about the girls having music opportunities, including performance and getting lessons. And so Julia and I started meeting and talking and getting lessons for the girls. And then over the few years that they were at my school, we became close because the girls wanted to do choir, and I don't think they did band. But Julia was always adamant about the kids taking music seriously. She advocated for them and was a big supporter of my program. And she actually visited our school quite a bit. So she's had a great career in education. She's made a difference in a lot of people's lives. This Lyme disease that she's had to go through has been horrendous. And I feel really bad that somebody has to go through something like that. Somebody who was so energetic had lost all that energy because of a disease and has been suffering. And so I just want to say good job, Julia, for pushing through this. And you're one of my best friends, and I've always enjoyed everything about you. So you're going to get through this. And one of my favorite things about you is how much energy you have towards the performance arts, and how much you care about music and art, and how much you want the girls to care about music and art. And it shows. And they're also great students in school too. So you're a fantastic mom, and everybody really appreciates you. So take care, Julia. Hang in there.
My name is Drew Winkelmeyer. I was once a reporter and later the managing editor of the News Review in Roseburg, Oregon. Part of my job was to report on the education of Douglas County, the various school districts, and that's how I came to know Julia, and quickly found out how committed she is to not only her classroom, but her family and the immediate community in Douglas County.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
I'm Cordell.
And we love Julia because she genuinely cares about others. She's a gatherer of people. She strives to be a be a change maker, and she helps her family embrace community connection.
I love Julia because she strives to serve in noble causes that may not even be socially popular. She has a deep appreciation for her family and her cultural heritage, and she's super fun and loves the fiesta.
And she'll invite everyone because she loves everyone.
Julia Masner and I have been friends for over 10 years, and she's one of the most fun, vivacious, organized, and passionate people you'll ever meet. She's been heavily involved in the community, and I have come to love and admire her even more as she has worked to bring awareness to Lyme disease, even while she's battling that same disease and is super tired. She finds it and digs deep and perseveres and overcomes to help her fellow sufferers, and I just love her even more for it.
So I met Julia through my daughter, who met her in middle school.
I met Julia in middle school, like my mother said, through Spanish Club. She was our advisor for Spanish Club, and I became friends with her two daughters, Miley and Lily. She has taught me a lot about the Hispanic culture and just some Spanish by itself. I really enjoyed hanging out with her.
She's an amazing, sweet, kind-hearted lady. A true joy and very welcoming person. We love Julia.
We do.
Hello. 3 of my favorite things about Julia are that she's optimistic, she's so loving, and she's selfless. No matter what may be going on in her own life, she's always there for you. And she gives everything that she can, even if she's not feeling good. She is all in 100% when it comes to serving other people.
My name is Joshua. I've known Julia Masner for about 15 years. She is my sister-in-law. She is smart, lovable, and family-oriented. One thing I like about her is that she doesn't let anything come between her and her family, no matter what it is.
So Julia, who I also know as Hermana or Sister Masner, is one of the biggest lights for me. One of the things that inspires me about her, or in a way that she's a light, is she's just constantly thinking and caring about other people. And it's one of the ways that I think it helps her and it helps the community. I've never seen someone so dedicated and just so willing and loving to the community, sharing things on the radio, on social media, and it's just crazy.
Congratulations, Julia. I'm so happy that you got nominated for this. If anybody deserves it, it is you. My name is Michelle Contrado. I have known Julia for about a year. Our kids go to the same school together. My oldest, her youngest. And ever since meeting her, I feel like I've known her for such a long time. She's the type of person that opens her heart, opens her home, and just makes you feel loved and cared about. She has reached out to me numerous times because I am a mom of 4 boys. I work, I go to school, and she has tried to help me out when I need to help her out. She is just so deserving, so kind, so courageous, so brave, and she doesn't let her disease take over. She triumphs with a smile every time, even when she's feeling her lowest. She tries to always be there for her family. And I'm just so proud that she got nominated for this, because if anybody deserves it, like I said, it's Julia. So I hope that you win this too, and I am honored to be your friend and honored to know you.
Hello everyone, I want to tell you about my friend and former colleague, Julia. Originally I met her when she was teaching and I was substituting. I had my classroom right next door on a long-term assignment, and during that time period she would frequently be absent, had problems with her memory, blood pressure issues, and a whole host of issues. And she would go to the doctor and never got any sort of clarity or answer on what was happening. And then, flashback, after the summer vacation, I ran into her, and she came running up to me, excited when I met her at Costco one day, because she had finally been diagnosed with Lyme disease. Now, I don't know how many people get diagnosed with Lyme disease that are actually excited about it, but she was actually relieved that the doctors thought that they finally knew what was going on. And as she entered treatment, I saw her begin to lose weight, get her energy and vitality back, and actually become the person that she used to be. And it was really interesting to watch her transformation, because she's a lot more positive. Well, she was always positive, but now She's got enthusiasm that she didn't have before. So that's Julia, somebody that was actually excited to get diagnosed with Lyme disease. And she's on the road to recovery, and I believe has been cleared of it.
Hi, my name is Shauna, and it truly is an honor to speak on behalf of my dear friend Julia Masner. Julia and I met about 9 years ago while working together in the education setting supporting at-risk students. Over the years, I've come to know her as someone with incredible integrity, compassion, and perseverance. She has faced life's challenges with grace, dignity, and resilience, while always putting others first. I can't think of anyone more deserving of this opportunity. Thank you for taking the time to hear why I believe in Julia. If you'd like a more detailed character reference, I'd be happy to provide one. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Cynthia. I'm Julia's oldest sister. The best way I could describe Julia is she's a very strong person, very resilient. She is very supportive, a very supportive sister. She's a very loving mother. She takes pride in her background, being Hispanic, coming from a very hard-working family. Julia is an excellent friend. She does everything that she can to help someone out when they're in trouble. She rarely asks anything for herself. She's always watching out for everybody else except for her. And I love her. I love her very much. She is my baby sister. And yeah, I just love her.